guys? I'm doing a video today. Today we're going to be doing what if Deku was using infinite percent of one for all, or use infinite percent. They get straight to it. So we see a young boy, green hair, green eyes, just born. And Inko looks at him. He's going to be strong one day. And so we skip 4 years. They go to the quirk doctor. They go to the quirk doctor, right? After they said Deku was gonna be quirkless, Deku, he wasn't mad or sad. He was just like, okay, quirkless. Cause the Bakugo says Bakugo has no quirk, so I don't care. Hold on, gotta stop. Alright, back. Alright, and Bakugo was like, you're quirkless, dummy, quirkless boy. But here's the thing, though. Deku, he's different. He works out and, goes to taekwondo classes, kickboxing, karate, mixed martial arts, judo. He studies that. And let's just say he uses Bang. So let's just say he created a fighting style, and if y'all watch One Punch Man, he uses Bang fighting style, basically an unknown fighting style or technique. So we skipped one. Deku was in middle school. He's buff, basically like he is in a picture. Or no, y'all know how Goku is buff? Yeah, he has Goku's build. Yeah, he buff. He's strong. He like Kratos strong, or above Kratos strong. Yeah. And so, but let's just say all through elementary school, Deku was known to be the quirkless kid who knows how to fight and beat people with quirks up, basically. Every time Bakugo wanted to fight Deku, Bakugo lost. And so one day Deku walks into school, sitting down. He walks into class, sit down, some girls stare at him. He decent looking, you know what I'm saying? So after that, end of school day, Bakugo tries to bully him. Bakugo cut them hands. And we skip to the second to last day of middle school. And only a day left until middle school then. So he's in class, right? The teacher's like, walks in, like, what y'all want to be when y'all grow up? And throws the papers, like, I know y'all want to be heroes. And everybody starts showing us their quirk. And teacher's like, oh, we got 2 people going in the UA. Izuku Midoriya, Bakugo Katsuki. Bakugo's like, Deku, you're never gonna make it into UA, nerd. And Deku's like, cause he's not with that. He's still like happy and stuff. He got the happy-go-lucky. But like, bro, nah, he ain't with that. Once you say something about him being quirkless, you done for. It's like, and he's like, Bakugo, do you want to get beat up again? Cause I will do it right here in the class. Your weak explosions is nothing compared to my fighting style. You only use street fighting style, Bakugo. Bakugo's like, shut up, you can't beat me. 2 minutes later, he got the hands, and I was like, ooh, he ran them hands. He's like, and Deku's like, stay in your place. And so, tells Inko about, he goes home. He takes the shortcut, and he hears this gurgling sound. And he's like, sludge villain, come out. Cause nothing gurgles. Like, what could gurgle? Like, bruh, that should be obvious. And so, after Deku, called out Sludge villain, he's like, dang it, you kid. What's your quirk? I don't have a quirk. But I will fight you, though. And so, they start fighting. Sludge villain rushes at him. Deku, he does like a football turn. And then kick him, but like behind the eyes. So he basically just one-tapped this man. Well, he's not out yet, though. He's like, that was easy. You dang little kid! And no, he rushes at Deku with speed. And Deku's like, you're too slow. And he does another football spin, but in a like fashion. Like to embarrass you fashion, basically. And so he jumped above him, black flips. He's like, this is boring. Oh my goodness, like, I am here. Texas smashes him. And let's just say, All Might still has the injury, but it's not as bad. So he can still be a hero, but at the same time not. So let's just say, instead of his like time limit being like 2 hours, let's just say his time limit is like 15 hours. Yeah, 15. Cause I'm like, I like All Might. It's just that he was just being, sarcastic about Deku not being a hero when you obviously just gave him a quirk, but you were talking about yourself. Well, anyways, so Deku's like, oh hey All Might, and like, young boy, or can I get your name please? Izuku Midoriya. Young Midoriya, what is your quirk? See, I have no quirk. Since I was 4, I've been working out, and I have my own fighting style, so that's why I was just twirling around him the whole time. So I knew I could beat him, but I didn't want to. And I was like, you're quite nice, kid. You want my quirk? One for all? Because, Deku's smart, and, he researched. He's like, so you're basically saying, you want me to get your power, train at Dagobah Beach, and clean it up? And I was like, yes, young Midoriya, you're catching on already. Well, you see, and he takes off his shirt, right? And you see this. And I was like, oh. Like, he has Sun Jin Woo build, but it's not a 10-pack, it's only a 6-pack. But, like, his arms are like Goku's muscle, and his packs are like Goku's, basically. He has Goku build. But you basically see this. And he's like, oh. Yeah, so. Yeah. I was like, oh, you've already been working out. He's like, yeah, didn't I just tell you? Since I was 4, I have been training. So, I basically just whoop people's butt with quirks. I could have whooped... So, if y'all know that tree guy, he said, I could whoop that tree guy. He's like, oh, you can whoop him? Yes, I did it before. And so, by this time, All Might has the Sludge Villain sealed up in the bottle. And they're like, well, I gotta go, young Midori. He's like, okay. But Deku secretly follows him, because, your boy got hops. So, he secretly, like, his footsteps are so silent, you cannot hear him. Like, if you're the best hearing person, you cannot hear those. Like, I'm talking about if you have the best ears, I'm talking, if you can hear anything from around the world or in people's heads, you could not hear something from his head or his footsteps. That's how silent he is. He's like, I'm gonna let... and he deflates the small Might. He's like, dang. Need to go report to the police. He's like, what happened to you? I was like, Doria, what? When did you? I was following you, but excuse me. I really don't care, but I see you have an injury. Where'd you get that from? And he explains, the All For One battle. He's like, All For One. The number one villain. I'm just like, young Midoriya? And Deku's like, nothing. Just wanted to ask you about your injury. I'll go now. And so he goes home. Next day, All Might shows up. He's like, hey, young Midoriya. And he's like, bye, Mom. He's like, you get traded by All Might? He's like, yeah, he's giving me his quirk. And he's like, you can pass it down? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, be safe. He's like, I'll be safe, alright. And the 10 months start, right? I'm like, Deku's already buff at this point. So he's just, for him, these cars are feathers. So he's like, you have to swallow my hair. It picks out a piece of hair. He's like, okay. And Deku just throws it in his mouth because he really doesn't care. He has that I don't care. I have that happy-go-lucky but arrogant attitude, but not as much as Bakugo. He's like, well, he's like, I feel a surge of power. He's like, you can't use it 100%. And he just lights up like this. Your boy Deku just pew. It's like, you can already use 100%. And he's like, I feel like I could use infinite. Like, hold on, 1,000,000%. And a small but big cradle forms. And I was like, oh, what did I just do to this boy? And let's just say all the teachers and UA people that go to UA know about All Might's quirk and it can be passed down. And they know about the One For All fight. So they basically are like, I hope All Might chooses me. No, me. And luckily he picked Deku. Because he likes him. And so, he's like, how fast can you run, Midoriya? He's like, since I have infinite, let's see. And he puts his feet to the ground. He's like, let's transfer thought to my body. And he does that. He's like, shoot style. Shoot style is developed early. Yes, sir. He's like, alright, I'm about to go. I'm talking about when he runs, it sounds like a bullet it sounds like a bullet went by you. Like, I don't know if a bullet whistles like when it goes through, but I'm pretty sure a bullet whistles when it goes through. Well, it sounds like it sounds like that. And he's like, my man's already in America. He's like, let me go back. Like, he took one step, and he's already back at Japan. He's like, oh, I'm pretty fast. How long did it take you to get to America? 2 seconds. And I was like, well, if I'm exactly right, I took 1 step from America, so 1.1 nanoseconds. And I was like, nah, I'm out. He's like, okay, young Midoriya, just clean Dagobah Beach. He cleans Dagobah Beach. And like, I guess I expect that. Well, keep training One For All for 10 months. I gotta go rest. He's like, okay. So 10 months is up, right? Deku OPS, like, you don't understand. Oh, and after this, I'm like doing spoiler for what if that I'm gonna be doing in like a couple of minutes, right after I upload this. Oh shoot. Dang it, you mother trucker. I'm gonna be doing what if Deku was an assassin, and after I do what if Deku was assassin, I'm gonna be doing what if Deku got isekai to either a magical world that I'll create or from an anime, basically. I've been doing that. But yeah, 10 months is up. It goes to UA, you know. And let's just say Deku's hero costume is not like he has in the original. Well. It's gonna be the same in the original, but like the pants and the like arm thing. Well, no, the pants and the arm thingies are the same, but like the shirt is like something like this. Like it's like a black jacket. But anyways, just as I'm stuttering today. Deku does this just in case. He surrounds an aura that says, "You don't want these hands," and everybody feels that. You're like, okay, yeah, that feels like All Might. So, yep, he's the chosen one. He's the chosen one. He's the chosen one. They're like sus of him. Like vote out Green, bro. He sus. Among Us. Yeah, and so yeah. And just for plot reasons only, he's smarter than Nezu. Yes, I said it, smarter than Nezu. And Nezu has an infinite brain. So what could be possibly smarter than a rat that got experimented on that has an infinite brain? Infinite! What could be possibly smarter? Oh, I guess space. Like, man's got infinite power right here. Has an unknown fighting style. Ain't sloppy about crap. He's smart, strong, and he don't give a crap. Bruh, come on now. But anyways, so the written exam starts. Deku completes it in 3 minutes. And he corrects Nezu like, oh my god, this boy is smart. He's like, and everybody gets done 3 hours straight, you know. And and Deku got first, Momo second, you know. So Momo was like, how is he smarter than me? How dare he be smarter? Yeah, dang. So after Deku like got top what is it? Top in the written exam, the practical exam starts, and everyone's stretching, you know, getting ready. Deku's like, need to prepare. And so he just starts meditating, and Ida's like, let's bother him. He's like, hey, you, one with the green hair, stop meditating. There's no time for meditate. And right when he says meditate, Deku's like, shut up. I'm trying to concentrate here. And if you don't stop, I'll kill you. Or no, I'll put you in a chokehold, throw you up high in the sky, and start beating you down like the Flash would midair. So do you want to get beat down badly? And he starts letting off aura like Yami's, like from Black Clover. Yami, Black Bulls. You know, if you watch the Black Clover. And I'll be ending that off right there. Cliffhanger. Bye.